Famcast Media, bitch.
Good evening, demons and demonesses. Kwame Wahkan here, and we have a very, very disgusting story to tell today. Now, this story was sent to me by my co-host, D. Rotten. If you guys haven't kept up with his shows, basically keep him in your thoughts. Right now, he's going through quite a bit right now, so send him all the love and support, and, watch his podcast. I'm going to be on it Thursday. At 7 o'clock, so stay tuned in for that. It's going to be... I'm actually kind of excited for it because I haven't been on his show in quite a while. I'm going to think of it, I haven't been on really anybody's shows in quite a while. Now, the story he sent me is about a daycare in the state of New Hampshire. And it also involves a politician. Now, the name of this politician is Stacie Laughton, if I'm not mistaken. And they've done some very creepy and disgusting things. I have a news clip for you guys. I'm going to play that for you right now.
Yesterday afternoon, officers arrested Stacie Laughton. She was charged with 4 counts of disseminating child sex images.
Nashua police can't comment on what led them to former Rep. Laughton, but court paperwork shows she knowingly transferred visuals of children's private areas using her cell phone.
I'm not sure why our kids weren't being protected the way that they should have been.
News 9 Investigates first told you yesterday about a New Hampshire woman who admitted to federal investigators she took multiple images of children in a private bathroom from Creative Minds Early Learning Center in Tyngsboro, Massachusetts. That woman, Lindsay Groves of Hudson, told investigators she sent the images to a former partner. Investigators saying some of the children were as young as 3 years old. News 9 Investigates learned Groves and Laughton do have a connection, but our sources will not comment on how they are connected. The Massachusetts daycare says it has voluntarily closed and that it is cooperating with police. Laughton has been elected to the State House 3 times, but has resigned twice following a series of legal troubles that date back more than a decade, including felony convictions related to credit card fraud.
And Laughton is scheduled to be arraigned here at Hillsborough County Court at 1 o'clock. Live in Nashua, Kelly O'Brien, WMUR News 9.
Jessica, we learned late today through court documents that the 2 suspects connected to this case now face child pornography charges connected to this daycare.
You don't just wake up one day and say, hey, today's a good day to take pictures of kids. She's been there for years.
Savannah Diaz has been taking her kids to Creative Minds for years for preschool education. This week, she was told by investigators that a former employee here, 38-year-old Lindsay Groves, is being charged with sexual exploitation of children and distribution of child pornography. Today in a New Hampshire courtroom, this woman, 39-year-old Stacie Laughton of Derry, waived her court appearance, but was charged with distribution of child sex abuse images connected to this daycare. New details are emerging about the connection between these 2 suspects. According to a police affidavit in 2021, Stacie Laughton referred to Lindsay Groves as her wife. In 2022, documents show that Laughton was charged with violating an active stalking protection order involving Groves. Savannah and other parents say they are getting no information from the school.
I don't know why they're coming out with false information that she's only been there for a year. That is not true. She worked side by side with both my children.
Creative Minds has been closed for 2 days, but the school says that it is working with law enforcement on this investigation that is now involving 2 states, along with state and federal investigators.
I feel disgusted. I feel betrayed. And if there was any type of wrongdoings of some sort or nothing that's coming up normal, that actions would be taken to keep all the kids safe. Not just my daughter, but all the kids that attend that school.
Now, this is, like I said, very, very disgusting and also very scary because, who knows how long that these women have been doing something like that? And the fact that one of them was an elected official, like, how many elected officials have I covered that were doing this type of stuff to children? Like, there's even been some stories that have flown under my radar that, you know, I haven't found out until just recently when I started researching some of this. Like, I know a couple weeks ago I did a story about, you know, this politician that was caught smoking crack and, you know, talking to children. So this was very, very, you know, underreported. And, you know, even just Googling up the information to try, you know, find out more about these cases, I've only seen like about a small handful of articles talking about it. Now, I don't know if it's because of the fact that it involves a trans woman and, you know, a lesbian, but, you know, we honestly don't really know about this. Now, when it comes to somebody like Stacie Laughton, Stacie Laughton is a fucking disgrace. And I mean that, you know, and I don't usually talk about people like this, but, you know, Stacie is basically an embarrassment. You know, all this is really going to do at the end of the day is give more ammunition to those that have a political agenda. You know, it's already, you know, unsafe to be queer in this country. It's already unsafe to be a lesbian. It's already unsafe to be trans. And then you have this trans lesbian couple doing something like this to little children, knowing the narrative that's going on right now. And then, believe it or not, they've been, like I said, I don't think this is something that, you know, just recently happened. They probably have been getting away with doing this for a very long time. And, you know, I'm glad that the police have, you know, decided to, you know, investigate this. I'm glad that, you know, that the daycare owner is cooperating with law enforcement. And I really hope that they actually get these guys on these charges and they go away for a really long time. Now, with the way that the criminal justice system is in this country, I mean, it could go either way. Either they could get a slap on the wrist or they can get the book thrown at them. And I really hope they get the book thrown at them. But, you know, with the way that certain judges are in this country, you know, I don't understand why I don't understand why disgusting people like this would even be considered even giving the slap on the wrist. You know, I've seen so many judges do it to so many people that are involved in, you know, criminal sexual assault cases. And, you know, it shouldn't happen like that. It really shouldn't. And to the police department, I'm just glad you got these two Uncle Fester-looking motherfuckers off the street. And let's just hope that they're having a really good time in jail right now. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. D, thank you for sending me this, because, you know, had you not, I probably would have never even heard about this. So, that's pretty much all I have to say. You guys stay safe, stay metal, hail Satan. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Got another story for you.